It's time for Perfect Game Weekly, presented by Rawlings. And we find you here at the Hoover Med Complex at the Quad. This is the 10th edition of Perfect Game's High School Showdown. What a historic event this is already, and it's only 10 years old. 13 MLB alumni. As a matter of fact, when you look back to last year's MLB draft in July, there were 17 players that played in this event, the PG High School Showdown, that had their name called and are journeying into professional baseball. We've got a great show. A young man who grew up in this area and a man who has passionately learned the game, RJ Hamilton, for the Hoover High School team. Right here, we'll get to know his story. IMG sends players into the draft over and over. The fine prep school out of Florida. 2 that might go in the first 5 rounds will join us as Danny Wexelman comes on board and has a conversation with 2 men from that dugout. But let's talk about what this event is, because here is where the battles are done. There is where the trophies are won. Excited to have you with us on this show, but I'm gonna go chase some good food. I'm gonna figure out who the scouts are looking at. No need in standing here anymore. It's time to go. Why are you here?
I came to see Elijah Green.
Elijah Green. So raise your hand if you've heard of Elijah Green. These are Elijah Green autographs right here. All right, show of hands. How many guys are going to be out here playing in this event someday? Show of hands. Over here, this is field 5. It's so amazing. All these kids here to see IMG treated like a pro team. They're exactly like playing the Yankees or the Dodgers. You fill in the blanks. This is a big Perfect Game scout, Tyler Russo. What brings you over here?
Darren, I mean, you look around. You see this is the field you want to be at. Like, there's talent on both sides of it. You got a 3-3 game in the 5th inning. It couldn't get any more fun than this. We got a guy out here on the mound right now competing against a really talented IMG team. Things like that is what, guys are going to take notice of.
Have you ever heard the rumor that you're the best looking of all the scouts?
I've heard it from you one time, and I think we got to run with it.
Okay. Oh, like it. That's good. That's official then. Boys, bottom half of the inning. Trying for a walk-off? All right. Blessed Trinity batting with a chance for a walk-off. See that? The rally shades right there. It's well done. Almost walk-off time, boys. Is that what we're doing? All right. We came to the right place. Wait. That's the ball game. That's the ball game. That's how it happened. There's your walk-off. Max Puckett, you had that fine lip bat. We happened to walk up and capture this walk-off. What makes this event fun, dude?
Well, it's a lot of good teams out here, and there's a lot of great competition. Everyone wants to win.
Okay, the last thing I want to do is to have this to turn into a boring TV interview, so be gone with you. Congratulations. Good game, good game. Very tall guy. Good game, good game, good game. Hey, I was hoping to get some free food. Is that possible?
Who are you?
I'm Darren Sutton, Perfect Game. I'm the vice president of content for Perfect Game.
I'm so sorry, sir.
Jerry Ford, the founder of Perfect Game. Nothing?
No, sir. Sorry.
Let's forget it. I'm not going to eat. And just when you think you're a big deal, no free food. Night game, though. There's a command center, a central post, umpires. Those that are the head scouts upstairs. Come with me. I'll show you where I'm going. Come on up here. We'll walk this way. You come on up here with me. Everyone decent up here? Hello? Describe what you're doing here. This is kind of intriguing to me. I'm kind of new to the business.
So we start the camera with when he comes set, and then we follow it. And after the play finishes, we stop the camera.
It's just that simple.
Just that simple.
And you share it to millions of viewers, correct?
We just put it on Huddle, so we can watch film.
Hundreds of thousands of viewers, yes?
30.
I'm looking for a guy by the name of Alex Brown. You can't even get around here. Alex? Alex Brown, Darren Sutton, Perfect Game TV. How are you?
Good, how are you?
So we really enjoyed watching you work behind the... Go Helena. Who are you?
Go Helena, go Helena. We're number 1. I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
So I found the Helena table. Dude, you were grinding behind the dish yesterday. My analyst caught in the big leagues for like 8 years. He was digging your game so much. That means what to you?
It's an honor. I'm just glad that someone can like how I'm playing that's played in the big leagues.
Do you want to host this show a little bit with me? Are you confident that you could do it if I gave you some cues?
Yes.
Okay, so you got to look at the camera and you got to say the following. When we come back, we'll have more. This is Perfect Game Weekly presented by Rawlings. All right, here we go.
When we come back, this is Perfect Game TV, right here with the high school Southern Showdown. Go Huskies!
So that's it. We've taken it from daytime to nighttime, from the men on the field celebrating to the athletes and their families in the stands. This edition of Perfect Game Weekly, near and dear to many hearts because it's all about high school baseball. We'll keep it going. From the Hoover Met Complex just outside of Birmingham, Alabama, this is Perfect Game Weekly, and we're presented by Rawlings. We welcome you back to Perfect Game Weekly, presented by Rawlings. Springboard, trampoline, whatever word you want to use, people use this event, the high school showdown, and jump to the next level. You think about Brian Hayes, he played here, he's in the big leagues. Joe Adell with the Angels came down from Kentucky to play in this event as well. Everybody's talking about Tommy White. He was here last year with IMG, now at NC State. And of course, Blaze Jordan, Boston Red Sox. He came from Mississippi to play in this event. Now, while all this is going on, the young men in the neighborhood, they take note, like R.J. Hamilton, football, baseball, Hoover High School, and R.J. Hamilton doing amazing things while watching these guys. But in 2020, he took on Perfect Game's Junior National Showcase in this ballpark in the heart of a pandemic. He ran a 6.660. He was playing up a year. He performed, but it's no accident that 2 months later, he committed to Coach Corbin and Vanderbilt. Hart, Hoover, home. Our own Danny Wexelman with the conversation.
RJ Hamilton, I'm so excited to sit down with you and catch up. It is about time. Okay, we're gonna start because you are a local guy. Hoover is your home. We are in Hoover for the 10th. This is the 10th Perfect Game High School Showdown, so I could imagine this has been in the backyard for a long time.
I know when I was little, I used to come here and watch everybody, and I was like, man, I would love to be on that field right now playing, and now that I'm in high school, I get to be able to put on the show. We didn't start the season how we wanted to last year, so we just made it a goal of this season to start better and start on the high end. We're trying to win every game because we take that Hoover across our chest seriously.
How often do you spend time here?
I'm here about every day, like for at least 5 hours.
Because this is where your football team plays.
Oh yeah, it is, yep.
You're familiar with this field?
Yes, ma'am. Football was my first love, but then my dad forced me to pick up a baseball bat, and I loved it ever since.
How do you feel like you've grown through sports? Because you're playing a lot. That's a full year of commitment for sports. So how have you grown through those?
It's really taught me a lot of life lessons, teamwork, how to manage my time. Like no matter what it is, you always find a way to get some work in.
You had the opportunity to commit to Vanderbilt. Walk me through that decision and that process. What did that look like for you?
Really, like from the first call with Coach Baxter, he really made me feel at home. Me and my family, and got to meet Coach Corbin, and it was really all the same thing. And the principles they teach, it was really just fine-tuned with the person that I am. So it's really a no-brainer. This is really just my work paying off. Seeing the success I'm having, so no need to take a step back and just keep improving each and every week.
Are you excited to focus solely on baseball? Are you kind of like, okay, I'm gonna soak in this last year?
I'm ready to finally see what a year of fully baseball will look like for me. See what kind of product that would look like. I want to come in from the jump and be able to make an impact, kind of like Enrique Bradfield. So I look up to, try to model some of my game out there. I like to call myself a spark plug. They're gonna see a person that's having fun, loving the game, playing the game the right way, and just a person that's gonna leave a lasting impact on who they came to see. No matter what situation it is, I'm gonna get the game going some kind of way. I'm gonna make a play on defense. I'm gonna lay a bunt down, get on base, steal some bases, just impact the game in multiple different ways. Just keep the camera on me. Something good will happen.
We will.
Yeah.
Wow, I love that. Great stuff, man.
Thank you.
All right.
Love the fact of it being down the street and him performing time and time again. As a matter of fact, last summer, he had an MVP at an event in Hoover. When we come back, the pride of uniforms, but the expectations when you put those uniforms on. No higher expectation than if you put the IMG on the front of your chest. Danny Wexelman with the conversation with Elijah Green and Jackson Ferris. Here from Hoover, this is Perfect Game Weekly, and we're presented by Rawlings.
I feel like uniforms are important for us because we like to have swagger. So we got the Navy pin. It's just like little white pinstripes with the Navy jersey.
We got the USA because we're the Patriots.
Yep.
We got the Patriot hat, and we got the red belt, red accessories.
We're coming out in a good uniform. We just feel good. Like we want to play good, and I feel like uniforms help us do that.
I think you're like representing your team, representing your school.
I feel like a superhero.
We got pinstripes, and they're our win stripes, which mean so if we win 3 games, we sweep a team, we put them on. They're usually our best jerseys. We play best in them.
Last year we got in a deep playoff run. We started rocking these on the Friday nights, and we just kept them going. So big games, we pull out the all baby blue. North Carolina commit came by us, and he was like, "Y'all have the freshest jerseys I've seen."
We look at other teams' uniforms, like if they don't got good drip, they ain't good.
Look good, play good.
It's intimidation. Yeah.
First,
like you see us walk into the field and you're like, okay, these guys must be pretty good. They got cool uniforms.
But if you have a good-looking uniform, you look like a well put-together group.
It's all about the women.
That's part of it.
We are attractive men, and we make them look good.
As functional and fun as the quad is, everyone wants a field game back at the stadium at the Hoover Met. And by the way, checking on my fit check, the Untucked shirt. How tired is that I'm even saying that? Let's get to the point of all things. And you think about fit checks and uniforms, you think about that Dodgers and Royals look of IMG, certainly a little bit more classic. Their play is not even close to classic. It's the highest of next levels. And when you look at those white and blue uniforms, you see prospects. And there are 2 that are some kind of spectacular. The perfect combination of preparation, pressure, and then expectations is IMG Academy. Living under those house rules, 2 men that may go in the first 10 picks, the talented left-hander Jackson Ferris and also Elijah Green, who may be 1-1. Heck, they both may go top 2, and it's exciting to see them go to work. Our own Danny Wexelman caught up with both under those huge expectations.
A PG All-American, a 2018 14U Select Festival athlete. Hands pulled in, rocket shot left side, base hit off the bat of Elijah Green.
We're heading into a big year, right?
Yeah,
big summer. So what is the difference between this season, this senior year, and the last 3 years you've had at IMG?
Well, there's always like the pressure of the draft and all that, and like mock drafts. But I really just try to think like it's not nothing different than the past 3 seasons. Just try to go up there and play my own game. Just go out there and have fun. Trying to stay on my routine that I do every day. Just wake up 7:40, go to class, eat, then go to practice. It's just workouts, just trying to maintain my body weight, just not trying to lose any weight during season, just try to maintain everything I've been doing over the off season.
So nothing's changed?
Nothing really.
I know you're excited eventually to be a professional baseball player.
Right.
When you think about this summer, paint me a picture. What do you think about?
I'm just excited about like just having the people that I've always had behind me, just have them cheer me on, and just whatever decision I make is just, they're always gonna be behind me in whatever I do, and just during the summer, just go out there and still work out and just go out there and just try to perfect my game before I make a decision.
What would you say is one part of your game this year that you wanted people to know you've improved?
Definitely my hitting, like, because last year they were saying I have a swing and miss issue, and I'm just trying to perfect that and just show I work hard on everything. I mean, it's kind of tough to hear, but like baseball's hard, so I just gotta know I gotta work at it every day. So don't have people say that about me anymore.
What do you want to say to those kids who want to be like you when they grow up?
I think the biggest one is what my dad's always said. You just never know who's watching. Just go up there and just have fun. Don't worry about all the outside noise, and just focus on your game and nothing else. Just go there, play for the team, just not for yourself. And also just be humble. Just be level-headed. Don't think you're the best in the world. But it's just gotta be humble and just go up there, just have fun.
You're excited to be here?
Oh yeah.
Ready to win it all?
Oh yeah.
We're gonna see that?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Your boy Jackson's on the mound?
Yes, ma'am.
Gonna crush?
Oh, you know him.
Jackson Ferris, the #1 left-hander in the country. 13 strikeouts, no hits, top fastball 95 miles an hour.
And his lowest fastball might have been 90.
We saw you shove last night, 13 strikeouts. People were living and dying by every pitch that you were throwing. Did you feel like that?
Yeah, I mean, it's always cool to see, like, I mean, in the first inning, you like hear a kid foul tip a pitch, and then the crowd just goes ballistic, so that's kind of funny to be out on the mound and hear that.
Did you see the scouts behind you?
Yeah, I saw them, but like I kind of try and tune them out and just look at me and Brady, and then just try and get rid of all the stuff out there so I ain't overthink anything. I'm more of like a chill person on the mound, take deep breaths in between pitches, get the ball and go, so like I don't really overthink anything on the mound.
What's the connection between you and Brady?
So last year, Brady wasn't my catcher. This year, we were both like, we're both seniors, this is our year. Let's go out there and let's like be on the same page with everything. So it's just having the trust in each other.
Did you want to go out for the 7th?
Yeah, I did. And when Coach Fry told me that I wasn't going out for the 7th, I was pretty mad. And he knew I was mad too.
Good for the future though.
Yeah, he came up to me, he was like, your arm is more important than the 7th inning in the 3rd game of the year. And I was like, yeah, I know.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. Well, it was really awesome to see. It sets a good tone, I think. Were you excited? Was the team excited to come out here for the Showdown?
Yeah, they were, especially with us winning it last year. They were like, let's go and repeat and do it again this year. And so all of us, we have something to play for, and it's a repeat of last year.
You told me last year that you wanted to come to IMG to learn to play on big stages, play in front of big crowds.
Yes, ma'am.
Have you done that?
Yeah, I have, especially with like the PG High School Showdown. I was playing at Texas last year, and then like Calvary Christian last year. All the games we played so far this year, it's just like huge crowds come to watch IMG. Everyone knows IMG, and they're like, most of them hate IMG at the same time, and I like that because I like having a target on our back.
You feed into that?
Yeah, I'm like, we're gonna give you our best too, and let's go at it.
Yeah, that's great, man.
Yes, ma'am.
I really appreciate your time.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
Love those conversations, and Danny obviously getting to know these fine athletes. This former minor league pitcher and college pitcher is always overwhelmed with the likes of Jackson Ferris. Understand this. Every single major league club was represented on a night that he dominated Huntsville. He did so with the fastball touching the mid-90s and landing the breaking ball when he needed to. Talk about performing under pressure. It's incredible. Did his team and mates perform under pressure in the championship? When we come back, we'll put a bow on all of this. Who were the champions of the Perfect Game High School Showdown? This is Perfect Game Weekly, and we're presented by Rawlings. Final segment of Perfect Game Weekly presented by Rawlings here at the Hoover Met. I've been kind of lucky. A couple of times up in the press box there, I've called some big events. Michael Jordan playing right field in that outfield, and the Southeastern Conference. I was able to call many of those events as they crown a champion each and every year. And they still continue to do so, shaping the college baseball scene. Now, at this home plate last year, James Wood hit a ball into those woods and had a say in the championship. And by the way, was a 2nd-round pick of the Padres not too long after this event. So, who would throw in the cape and be the hero in the 2022 championships at the High School Showdown? Let's find out.
Welcome in to Championship Saturday here in Hoover, Alabama. It is Championship Day here, IMG Academy, and the local team, Hoover, the Hoover Buccaneers at the Hoover Met. I've been so excited. I was hoping for this matchup, I'm not gonna lie.
We're at the championship game, and Hoover's gonna win it.
Go Bucks! Elijah Green will lead things off for IMG and gets a strikeout, a big one. We're scoreless here after the first. Brett Wagner steps in, that ball's chopped to the right side. A run will score, 1 out, they won't get another. So 2 are gonna come in. IMG still leads 2-0 heading into the bottom of the 3rd.
Just pulled their starter. We got 9 top of the lineup. A lot of trouble for Hoover right now.
Keels launches that ball into left field. 2 runs come in to score. That ball skied in the air. It's gonna sail on back. Ranging Ortiz makes the catch. But RJ Hamilton tags up, comes home, heads up base running from him. A beautiful play from Ortiz.
Top of the 5th, IMG up 9-1.
Yeah, we're ready to hoist.
We've got Elijah Green, bases loaded. Smoked to the left side and through. 3 runs, come home to score.
Bottom of the 7th here, we're up 12-1.
And a strikeout there from Grant. IMG coming out to celebrate back-to-back champs. We're on to our 2nd championship game today. It's Championship Saturday between the Central Red Devils and the Hewitt-Trussville Huskies here at the Hoover Met.
We're here at Trussville playing Central Phoenix for the championship.
We're going to win by 2.
Hitters count 3-1. That ball smoked right back where it came from. Brings in Landon Russell. The Red Devils on the board early, 1-0.
We're going to pitch better. We're going to play better defense from here on out.
That ball's going to get through and gets through to the left side, scores a run, cuts the lead in half.
They scored 2 in the top. We just scored 3 in the bottom. Got their first pitcher out, new pitcher coming in. Feeling pretty good right now.
We've been in a little struggle to find pitching today. We didn't get off the field till about 1:30 last night. We walked it off to win to send us to the ship.
A ball chopped to the left side, handled by Baker Green, who goes 2. 2 more runs come in to score. That ball smoked to the right side, way back, ranging back. Jack Allis is gonna go for it, so Jax Yoxheimer wasn't sure. He went back to tag. He's gonna slide home safely and give the Red Devils a 2-run lead. Got a full count and a punch out. Argo gets him. What a great redeeming moment.
We're up 8-4. Got our closer in. Let's go win this thing.
Hey, win on 3, win on 3, 1, 2, 3, win!
And there it is, a strikeout for Caleb Johnson. The Red Devils are the champions. These guys earned it.
Well, that's it. That is a wrap on the high school showdown, the 10th edition. We want to thank the athletes, we want to thank their families, we want to thank the coaches, and of course the leadership of Perfect Game for putting together this 10th edition of the High School Showdown. If you like what you saw and you caught us on TV, cable or satellite, you can find us a very easy way. Get your smart device and download the app. It's perfectgame.tv, devoted to baseball and softball. My name is Darren Sutton. We're here every single week. This has been Perfect Game Weekly, presented by Rawlings.